Thank you for joining us today for this quick webinar on the fine art opportunities in TAPS. My name is Bryan Bunselmeyer, and I'm joined by our fine art director, Vena Williams, here in the TAPS office today. Usually she's in Waco, but the last couple of days in our webinar, she's been able to join us here in Fort Worth. So we're very happy to have her with us. Vena, what are your thoughts on the upcoming year?
We are so thankful that we are able to offer our events this year. We are looking forward to being live and in person for all of our events. Of course, we know that we'll have to make contingency plans, and so just keeping things in mind for flexibility. But we are excited to be able to offer all our championship events this year.
So as we think about offering those championship events, obviously the fall and winter come first. We're making those plans very solid, and we're just going to have to see how COVID plays out as to what facilities can and will host us for the spring, but we're looking forward to those as well. We're going to kind of focus on the fall right here. As we begin the year, COVID seems to have raised its head again. We had hoped to be far past this as we began 21-22. However, it seems like schools are having to make new protocols, adjust protocols, and be prepared to keep our students safe and staff. So as we've been preparing for our competitions, we will definitely work in partnership with our host facilities to develop our protocols. Your protocols will determine what you do at your school and what your students must do to participate. So 2021, it's a new year with new opportunities. Vena, what are we planning for the fall activities?
We have all our regular activities planned, our fall band, our cheer, dance, esports, and fall photo. So in person, like we said, those opportunities that have been in person, we look forward to being back at great locations with our great sponsors and clinicians. So working on those plans, making sure that you all are aware of what those plans are and keeping you up to date with changes as they're made.
So our plans are to be in person. If we had to go virtual, or if a school had to go virtual, we're working on opportunities. We don't want to take opportunity away, so virtual would still be there. Our plans are pretty well fluctuating as the COVID situation occurs, but we're also going to have contingency plans. If a location doesn't work out, we'll find another or find that way. We also have to be able to pivot and go virtual at the last minute were that to occur. So on the calendar, where can we find the dates that are important to us, Vena?
So taps.biz, if you click on calendar, you can see our overview of the entire year. You can just scroll from one month to the next to see all our championship dates, our deadlines, and important dates are there on the calendar from the TAPS website. If we have any updates from what is currently posted, we will send emails out and post those on our activity pages to make sure that everyone is up to date and informed for any of those.
So unfortunately, it's not a Google calendar that you can follow, so you're going to have to do a little work. Go to taps.biz and click on calendar, or go to taps.biz, click on fine arts, and click on the activity, and the right-hand side would have those updates in the emails that we've sent out. So for the fall and winter, we're going to start our opportunities with fall band, and we're going to be at the Waco ISD Athletic Complex. We've been there before. We're looking forward to going back. Last year, the rain caught us. Hopefully this year we'll be able to get on the fields and play away. Tell us a little bit about the adjudicators for that event.
Well, we have some really great adjudication and clinicians that come out to our fall band event. Fall band is made up of marching band, drumline, and non-marching field bands. And so we have panels of adjudicators that are judging for rating and ranking. And then each group ends up getting a clinician. Really awesome drummers for the drum lines, great musicians. Also, do these clinicians work one-on-one with your group for about 10 minutes after the performance. It's really awesome to partner with different groups, different sponsors that help bring in awesome people.
One act play, we're going back to the Callow Theater. Thank you to Playhouse 2020 from 2000, I guess, Playhouse 2000 for making that happen. Tell us how our adjudicators are received there and who we have coming to the event.
So Jim Rambo, once again, is helping us find our adjudicators for that. We make sure that we have some seasoned theater directors from high school, college, just people that have been in theater for many years and are very experienced with one-act play. And so we have judges that are brought out to our district events, as well as a panel of judges brought to Kerrville for our state event.
I think it's really important when Mr. Rambo is getting those officials, getting those judges, that they have a true high school feel, that they know that it's high school, and they do understand the sizes. They understand what a 1A and a 2A and a 6A can do, and that there's a difference. Have you felt that way over the years?
Yes, and just the experience that they're bringing to competition theater. It's different, but it's a great opportunity for the feedback. We do a clinic right after your performance, and so the kids are getting immediate feedback of what just happened on stage, and they're able to just in the moment feel what was brought to the stage to the audience.
Cheer, we're looking at going back to the Bell County Expo Center. We've been there the last couple of times we've been able to do it there. Last year we were the first event they hosted coming out of COVID. I don't know how many more they did, but they got one in. Tell us a little bit about Express Cheer and Chris's group.
So Chris Henson with Express Cheer has partnered with us last year and again this year. So he brings his crew to work the event in the warm-up, in the performance, for judges, for clinics. They're just a great set of coaches and just athletes that come and share their expertise with our schools and our students. It's just a really awesome event. We try to cater to the schools that have performance cheer as well as sideline cheer. And so it's really awesome to be able to offer that to our schools.
I think the best part of Chris, he's been here since almost day one with TAPS cheer, so he's seen us as we've moved our ways forward. We've shed a few things, we've added a few others, so thank you, Chris, for making that happen. Our dance is going to be at the new base at the Extra Coast Center. It's a brand new facility. We've moved dance around several times. We're hoping we finally found a home for it. So tell us a little bit about dance and our partnership there with
So our partnership is with American Dance, and we are thankful that we have American Dance and Drill. Brittany and Joyce and their whole team of adjudicators are really awesome to work with us throughout the year, giving educational opportunities and clinics with our coaches, but then also to be able to come to our event, work with our teams, provide great feedback and this wonderful dance opportunity that they can have in the school setting.
So fall's photo is coming back. Winter photo is going to be there as well. We're going to use Varsity Hype as our upload platform this time instead of ATPI, but ATPI is still with us in that they'll help, the members there will help provide our judging. We will use ATPI members to provide our judging. And then the fall wouldn't be complete without Esports. Tell us a little bit about our plans for Esports and what you think's going on there.
So with Esports, we once again are offering Esports to our schools. We have partnered with Play Versus, and they're excited to be our partner and to be able to provide that platform for our schools to participate. There are more games this year to be able to offer at your schools, but we do hope to offer TAPS championships for a few of them. So be sure to make sure that you have turned in that intent to participate so that we know to expect you and we can start planning for all these seasons.
I think Esports is an evolving opportunity. I think it's evolving across the United States. Expect some changes, expect some feedback, I think it's really good that Playverse is willing to talk to us as they move forward. They're at least willing to listen whether they can make the changes or not. So we're glad to have that as a partner. If you haven't signed up for your fine arts, make sure you do. That'll be on your participation form. That's due by September 1st each year. If you need to add something as the year goes on, we're definitely here to listen. info@taps.biz or give us a call at the TAPS office. But Vena, tell us a little bit about how much it's going to cost and where to find that information for fine arts.
So if you go to taps.biz and click on Fine Arts, up near the top there's a Fine Arts Fees section. It has a section of our Henderson events, which has a fee for that participation, and then what fees to expect for the year for individual entries, solos, ensembles, or team. So taps.biz, Fine Arts, and then Fine Arts Fees. You can find that fee chart to help you with your budget.
Somewhere on that chart, we're going to be adding a worksheet to kind of help folks figure out if I'm doing 10 solos and an ensemble and this and that and the other, how much it'll cost. So I think we don't want you to be surprised by the fee. Sometimes fine arts have a pretty good fee, just like other things, but be prepared. We want you to come. We're definitely there to help you if you need that help. Rank 1 is, again, our student and staff profile mix. So make sure you jump into Rank 1. Make sure that you're in there as coaches, as sponsors and directors, and then jump down and make sure that you get your students in there as well. Remember that marching band and field band, drumline, cheer, and dance, those all need a physical. So it's to help support your school and to keep our athletes, to keep our performers safe. And with cheer and dance, they're definitely athletes. They need to make sure. But drumline, you're out there in the heat, especially at football games. Same with field and marching band. So we're just trying to keep everybody safe. Vena, just talk to us a little bit about the TAPS website, what they need to know to navigate that.
So our best way to communicate with you is through our website. So taps.biz. All these things we've been talking about are under Fine Arts. So click on Fine Arts. Each one of our fine arts has its own webpage where you can find information on the championship event, the season, how to prepare for the season. Any updates that we have will be on the right side under our blog entries. If you're not getting those, just reach out to our office so that we can make sure that you're in the email loops and that you are getting those updates as they are sent out. But all our plans should be there, and as we make changes or adjustments, those will be posted on the website. And then just leading up to our championship event, there will be things like the fan app and things for sending it out to your parents, how they can be involved, how they can be a fan and come to the event and things like that. So all those plans will be posted on the website, as well as after the event, the results from our championships.
So for each of our events, a week to 10 days out, we'll be doing another webinar to kind of, here's where to park, here's where to go in, here's what to expect when you get in, here's what to bring, here's what not to bring. Sometimes that comes up as well, but we're looking forward. So kind of look where the championships are, back it out 10 days or so. Those will be up on the website pretty quick. 2021-22 is a new year, new opportunities, new possibilities. If you didn't get to participate last year, we look forward to you coming back this year. Remember that we will have opportunities virtually and in person. We're shooting for in person on everything. We hope that you'll be there. TAPS, you can reach us at 254-947-9268 or info at tapps.biz, B-I-Z. Vena, closing thoughts as we get ready for Fine Arts 21-22.
We are just so excited that we're going to see all of you this year. And if you are interested in participating in something that you've never done before, just reach out to us, because we've got great committee members that can help explain how things are done and things like that. And it's just a great opportunity to get more students involved.
So as you mentioned it, our activities are all pretty well driven by a committee of folks that are in the business in our schools doing what you're doing. So if you need help, reach out. We can find a mentor. We can find the answers when we can find the help. Thank you for joining us here today. We look forward to Fine Arts 21-22 in TAPS.